The Andrew Tate hypnosis is so worse that it blinds you into believing everything he says, giving him all the money you have and also your rationality. But get this, the hypnosis is the least impressive thing he does, because the most impressive thing is the way he does this hypnosis, and this is gonna blow your mind.
You're very convincing. You're so good though, right? It's almost like I feel like you can rationalize anything, right? It's almost like a trick.
Magic trick?
Well, you're really good at
It all starts with taking a peek into Andrew Tate's content. Everything looks fair and good on the surface, and this is where the Tate's trap begins. Whether you like him or not, Andrew Tate has this undeniable skill. He is so eloquent in speaking, and especially in doing shit talks. It feels like you get hypnotized while listening to him. I can show you multiple events of this. Here is the clip of therapists zoning out after listening to him for straight 5 minutes.
And it doesn't matter if they put me back in jail or not. I'm not sitting there going, how can I be happy in jail? I will sit in jail and say, yes, this sucks, it's supposed to suck. Yes, I'm not enjoying this. Yes, I'm anxious and paranoid. And yes, that guy might stab me. And yes, I can't sleep and I miss my family. And this is what's supposed to happen to me. And this is how I become the best man I can possibly be. And I'm gonna succeed regardless.
Here is another clip of Patrick zoning out while listening to him.
About women, you learn a lot about life through these difficult processes and paths. And there used to be for men like a rite of passage. In most societies, you had to go through something to become a man, from a boy to a man.
It seems like he has a logical reply ready for every argument, but there is a point where logic completely gets away. We will talk about this later, but first let's take a look at how he presents his narrative out there, which helped him become the most Googled person on earth. Donald Miller is a marketing genius who provides marketing solutions to big companies. In his best-selling book, How to Build a Story Brand, he shares a secret. He revealed that people unconsciously scan for cues that help them grow and thrive in life. When we encounter these cues, they grab our attention and emotionally hook us. That is why building an aspirational image is so important for any marketer. If this aspirational image is part of an engaging story, then you've completely nailed it. In the case of Andrew Tate, there's a next-level story that not only includes thrill and drama, but also a mysterious villain, the Matrix. Andrew Tate followed the formula perfectly. He has all the elements in his story needed to make it engaging. Speaking of his charismatic personality, he claims to be the perfect man. He says you should eliminate any weaknesses. If you have a flaw in one part of life, you overcome by excelling in another. At this point, there's nothing wrong with these statements. It all seems too perfect. However, perfection often hides unexpected flaws. When Tate speaks to his target audience, young broke men with ruined relationships, it feels like he's addressing their problems directly. But here's the intriguing part. How does he know his audience so well? In a normal case, it wouldn't be a question. But since we're dealing with Andrew Tate, here's the answer. He was exploiting them for a long time, which gave him unparalleled insight into their struggles.
I had these guys selling their houses, life savings, loans, all of it to me. Give me it all. You gotta lie to him. She's like, lie and say what? Say that you've never been anywhere because you don't trust men, you can't find a man who's serious. Make him think that if he's serious about you, that nothing else matters. You gotta put a famoose on it. The girls were just pure, just famoosers, just laughing and doing this, their titties out, and they were talking to fucking ice cold hustlers. We were taking their money, all of it. If they'd come and say, well, what kind of, all of it. We were fucking milking them dry.
He speaks on masculinity so convincingly, but what if the same man who speaks so convincingly is also hiding an evil thing he does that most people never see coming? You are about to witness the most evil act of Andrew Tate. Up until now, he has been wrapping his shady actions in a layer of logic. But this is where he takes it a step further, replacing his logic with his business model. At this point in the story, you've been brainwashed to the extent that you can even justify these kinds of statements.
So I like to make money off the vices of the weak.
It's a pure contrast. On one side, he's incredibly logical, and on the other, he's making absurd statements. Therefore, we can conclude that he can capitalize on anything. I'm not making this up, just listen to him responding when therapists asked him why he exploited these men.
Maybe I did exploit the men, but let me change my answer. I don't think me not exploiting them would have prevented them being exploited. I think these men were out to be exploited regardless, whether I did it or not.
It's just like saying you're alone here and vulnerable to getting robbed. So I see an opportunity and will take advantage of it to rob you. If the bare bones of his business model are to scam people, then he'll scam you in every business. And he's already proven it. He capitalized on weak, lonely men. He exploited the NFT scam. He's profiting off War Room, and now he's cashing in on the real world. This man didn't even leave the Matrix. We have systems controlling people in the world. This is something no one can completely deny. The things Andrew Tate says hold some truth to an extent, but as we discussed earlier, how can he miss this opportunity? He also uses this narrative to make an insane amount of money. Andrew Tate fooled everybody, especially the members of the War Room. These guys are so dumb they don't even realize Andrew was taking money from them. For what? To become just another Andrew Tate? Everybody in there is a fanboy and continuously try to become like him.
Every single guy was trying to be like Tate, down to his hobbies, what he'd eat, what he'd drink. Everyone drank sparkling water, everyone smoked a cigar, everyone's picture was the same. These members, they've got a suit and cigar too, but you know, some of them look like Mr.
Andrew Tate is a great hoax, or should I say a marketing genius, who knows well you can even sell bad products with strong and charismatic marketing because the course material inside the real world is basic and readily available for free online with just a bit of effort. He doesn't even teach the content himself. He hired other teachers to do it. You can learn the same or even better material through free YouTube videos. There is no logic in paying $50 per month for free content. You don't have to believe what they say because in the end, it's all about you. These fake financial gurus don't care about you. They only care about their own pockets and will drain your last penny.